Good morning, viewers. I am Saraswati, working as an assistant professor in CST department in SNS College of Engineering, Coimbatore. Today we are going to teach about conceptual dependency in first order logic. What is meant by conceptual dependency? Before that, what is artificial intelligence? There are artificial intelligence is to develop a machine or model to think like a human by using a intelligent behavior. There are different types of representation of the logical, semantic network, frame representation, and production rules. Uh, Next one is a semantic net. Semantic net in that conceptual dependency theory is based on the use of limited number of primitive concepts and the rules of formation to represent any natural language statement. The sentences are represented as a series of diagrams depicting actions using both abstract and real physical situation. The agent and the object are represented. These are some of the CD representation. I give book to the man to another man. This is simple sentences. I transfer book to man from I. Where the symbol have the following meanings. Arrow indicate the uh, direction of the conceptual dependency. Double arrow indicate two-way link between the actor and action. P indicate past sentence. A transfer is a primitive act used by the theory. It indicates the transfer of possession. O indicate the object case relation. R indicate the recipient case relation. Some of the CD primitive actions are there. A transfer is a transfer of an abstract relationship. For example, give. P transfer, transfer of a physical location of an object. Example, go, move, take, like that. Propel, application of physical force to one object. Example, push, pull, um, push, pull, etc. Move, movement of a body part by its owner. Example, kick, grasp, grasping of an object by an actor. Example, clutch. Ingest, ingestion of an object by an animal. Example, eat. Another primitive action is the expel. M-trans, expulsion of something from the body of the animal. Example, cry, cry, happy, like that. M-trans, transfer of mental information. Example, tell. M-build, building new information out of old one. Speak, production of sound. Attend, focusing of a sense organ toward a stimulus. This is a primitive conceptual categories. ACT is an action. PP is the object. There is picture producer. Picture a modifier. Modifier of actions is a AA. PA is a picture idea. This is a dependency of a CD. The John P trans. John ran. Ran is a P trans. Second one is a this is a act. John is a tall. In that CD representation is a John, which implies height that is greater than average. Double implication that is bidirectional. Next, John is a actor. John, bidirectional doctor. John is a doctor. Doctor is a John. Like that. A nice boy. Boy, a nice boy. Boy contain the nice. Upper nice goes to boy. Next one is a John has a dog. John possessed by dog. John, dog. Next one is a propel. John pushed to the cart. John pushed to the cart. John propel cart. John propel cart. John book take the book from Mary. John A trans. John to Mary. John A trans. John to Mary. John ate ice cream with a spoon. John ingest. Ingest. John by spoon. Ice cream. These are the some of the differences. John ate ice cream with a spoon. John ingest, John do. Like that, a spoon. John fertilized the field. John P trans field wag. The plantant growth, plantant size. Next, ball, bill and short bow. Next, Jan runs Saturday. Saturday, Pete runs. Peter, while going home, I saw a frog. I saw a frog. Pete runs home. D is a prime I. These are the conceptual sentences. P past, future, transition, short transition, phase transition. Next one is a K is a continuing, question mark is a integrative, and slash is a negative, nil is a percent, delta is a timeless, and C is a conditional. This is a graph representation. Next one is a CD graph. CD graph are a system of logic based on the existential graph of Charles Sanders. Purpose of a CD graph is a expressive meaning in a form that is logically precise, humanly readable, and computationally tractable. CD graphs are a system of logic based on the existential graph of Charles. Dependency graph. They express meaning in a form that is logically precise, humanly readable, and computationally traceable. With a direct mapping of a language, conceptual graphs are serve as an immediate language by translating computer-oriented mechanisms and for natural language. Under graphic representation, they save such a readable but a formal design and application management. Conceptual graph and the finite concrete connected bipartite graph. A finite graph is any graph can only a finite number of concept and conceptual relationship connected because the two parts that are not connected would simply be called two conceptual graphs. Postman script. Next topic is a script. Script in AI is only used for manual testing, but again also used for automation testing for API. Postman requests and collections can be applied to dynamic behavior. The Postman script are the lines of code that allows you to automate an API test. It offers you to write prerequest and test a script. The prerequisite script associated with the request with the execute before sending the request. The test script associated with the request will execute after sending the request. This is the order of execution. Collection, folder, collection, request, response, collection, power, folder, request, response. This is a execution of a script. Prerequisite script. We can use the prerequisite script for pre-processing task, like setting parameter valuation, parameter value variable, and body data and header. It also uses the predefined request script to debug the code. Also using the concept of the prerequisite script, we can get the out of the function such as date, time, and stamp. Prerequisite script that will be run before the execution of a script. It runs in the Postman sandbox and allows us to add dynamic behavior to request execution. We can apply the prerequisite script at a request level, the collection level, or the folder level, which means that a prerequisite script will apply to all the requesting that are part of the collection of folder. Thank you, students.